What is up, guys? My name is Erupteu and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 best things, in my opinion, that are coming in Destiny 2. This excludes the beta, of course, and yeah, we're just going to go over it in no particular order, but I have listed them from 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way over to 1. So just bear with me and tell me in the comments down below, guys, what your favourite thing in Destiny 2 is going to be. Also, guys, let's try to smash for 55 likes in this video, and anyway, we'll move into number 5. So in my number 5 spot, I have decided that the game size and all of the storyline is easily in the best things for Destiny 2. The storyline features Gaul, a massive Cabal Red Legion leader, and he's come with the Red Legion, as I just said, and they are very, very angry at us, and they just want to kill our ghosts, steal our light, and all sorts of other bad things. The sheer base game alone is 60 plus gigabytes, which is almost 40 gigabytes more than Destiny base game as well, so that is a lot of content that we're going to be getting, and also some of that stuff is going to be included in the rest of the top 5. But just to know that there's going to be an interactive storyline with cinematics and actual character development and loads of open world content, it's so exciting, and it's going to make the storyline a lot more passionate, which is something I'm really looking forward to. In my number 4 spot, I've put interactive lore and missions. Now, what I mean by interactive lore is we no longer have grimoire cards. We actually have a system now where you can go into the open world and you'll discover a lot more about it, and characters will also give you insight into stuff that needs to be said contextual wise. See, one of the most major problems about Destiny 1 was the fact that there wasn't any lore in game really, apart from brief cinematic dialogue, and the only way to access lore was through the Bungie website. Now you're going to be able to find it in game, just like the way they did in the Taken King, where you can scan things, but I think it's going to be a lot more interactive this time, and there's also a shit ton of side missions, which is going to be absolutely impeccable for the game. It's definitely something that's needed, and side missions, I just hope there's variety and replayability in them. Number 3 now, of course, this had to be put into the top 5, is new supers. New supers are awesome and they're always something that excites the Destiny community. And then what do we have? Well, we have the new solar subclass for the Warlock, the Dawnblade, which throws swords similar to how the Sunbreaker throws his hammers. And then we also have the Arc Strider, which is the new Arc subclass for the Hunter, which is using a staff instead of 2 Arc Machete type of things. And then we also have the Sentinel, which is the new Void subclass for the Titan, which is a massive change and one that I'm very happy with. See, putting up a big shield just really wasn't my sort of thing, even though that is coming back for the Sentinel subclass. I just think that's something that can actually be played offensive wise and defensive wise. It's much better than sitting there in a space and just, I don't know, blocking yourself in for a certain amount of time. I just don't see that as something fun, so I love how the Sentinel is now also being made as an offensive defensive hybrid subclass. It's something I'm definitely going to be using. So in the number 2 slot, we have new and improved exotics. Now, as you know, guys, there's going to be a few exotics from gameplay trailers and stuff put on screen during this little section, but they are some crazy looking stuff. Now, one thing I always said that I wanted in Destiny was exotics that resemble the legendaries and such from Borderlands games, because Borderlands games, when they had the rarest loot, it definitely looked different from the others, and it definitely performed very different. You can see you can see in so many of the gameplay trailers, or just any trailer in general for Destiny 2, that the exotics really have changed cosmetic wise, and they do some crazy stuff, and they just really do look like they're differentiated from the other weapons. Definitely can tell that loads of them are exotic, and that's super exciting. And of course, in the number 1 spot, something everyone's excited for.
Gary! Or Gil. Glenn? Is it? I don't know. It's something with a G!
Nope, unfortunately it is not Gary again. This time it's the chicken. Of course, we've got a new social space, and the social space is going to feature a bunch of new stuff, and it's on a farm this time instead of a tab. Of course, all the NPCs are going to be there, but mainly our little chicken friends are going to be on the farm, and that is what the new social space is called, the farm. There's a bunch of new stuff that you can do there that will actually affect you in the gameplay as well, so there's all sorts of challenges that you guys can be getting on with, and new NPCs I believe will be added. We're not sure what's happening with Xur yet, or the trials vendors. We're probably going to be going back to the reef or some sort of stuff like that. Let's hope that we get back to the reef anyway. It's pretty cool, and I hope they expand on it. But anyway, that is it for the top 5, guys. If you did like this at any point, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, check us on social media for more Destiny tips, tricks, news, and updates in the community. I'm going to spin Erupt and have a great day.